pop it. Toot that thing and pop it. Toot that thing and pop it. Toot that pop it, pop it, 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 that pop it, pop it, pop it. Toot that pop it, pop it, pop it. Toot that pop it, pop it, pop it. Toot that.
Do all of that. She gonna fix it for you.
So now it's time to put you onto this hair. This hair is from Celie hair. Celie hair, I'm not even sure. But this is how the hair comes packaged when you receive it in the mail. It also did come with a cute little mirror. So today I'm using their 613 body wave bundles. I'm taking a total of 3 bundles and of course a frontal. The hair was super nice quality. Now the only thing I had to complain about was the frontal because it was super dense, you guys. Like, it was really dense. I knew that I was gonna have to customize and pluck a lot, so I just wish that they would, you know, make their hairline just a little bit more realistic. So that was like the only thing. Oh, look at baby Autumn trying to get some camera time. She was trying to help mommy. So Autumn right here did us a favor and snatched that African violet because we're not even gonna be using that. Okay, so don't even worry about that. Thank you, babe. So now I'm only gonna be worrying about the indigo blue because I did not use that African violet because it came out the color that I wanted. So yeah, she was actually arguing with me because she thought that it was paint, and I was like, no baby girl, you cannot touch this. So yeah, we're gonna be taking only the indigo blue, and if you guys have not guessed, we are using the watercolor method today to achieve this blue hair on this wig. It's just super affordable for all of us because you use less dye. It's super easy, it's a lot quicker. Like, come on girl, cut me some slack, bitch, because I want to get this done in 1 2 3, and I'm pretty sure you do too. So all you're gonna do is basically throw the dye into the water, you guys. And this is a very dark color, the indigo blue, so that shit penetrated the hair super fast. Like, my bundle turned blue in like 2.5. As you guys can see, I did kind of like unravel the bundle a bit so that way, you know, the hair is evenly getting the amount of color. But I did notice that with this color I did kind of get a lot of dimension, maybe because all of the hair wasn't evenly spread out, but I did like that. So what I mean by dimension, it kind of looked like some parts were lighter in blue and some parts were darker. So if you guys do want your hair to be one even color, leave it in there for like a good 10 minutes. As you guys can see, I'm like taking out the bundle super quick because I did like the way that it was giving me like that highlighted look. So now when it was time for the frontal, I thought that it was gonna stain my lace, you guys. So I did a YOLO moment, but it actually did not stain. But I'm not gonna front, it did stain the knots. Like, your knots are gonna be blue, but I really don't care about that. As long as my fucking lace ain't blue, we good. We good. So after you're done dyeing all the bundles, this is what they should look like. As you guys can see, well, the light is pretty bright, but it does have a lot of dimensions. Some parts are lighter blue, some parts are darker blue. And at the tips of this hair, kind of like actually looks like a bit of ombre because the tips are actually like a dark purple. I went off camera and made the wig. Now, I did hear you guys request. You guys want me to do how I make my wigs. I will be doing that very shortly. I will do an in-depth video on how I make my wigs step by step. But in this video, I just wanted to show you the coloring and the application process. So as you guys can see, I tweezed the hell out of that frontal because she was too dense for me. So I wanted to thin it out so it could give me more of a natural look. I'll show you guys how I do that as well in the how to make a wig video. But anyways, now I'm just going to flatten this hair, you guys, straighten it. I'm pretty sure we all know how to use a flat iron by now. So yeah, I was actually going to curl it, but then last minute I decided to do a sleek straight look because I was just obsessed with the way it looked straight. Now I'm gonna go in with my mousse, you guys, and this is how I'm gonna basically like lay that wig to be super flat because I do not like for like that bump to come out. You know, you gotta be flat as possible. So I told you guys I really do need to get a damn hot comb. Like, we're working on it. We're working on it. I always forget every time. Mind you, I went to the beauty supply store to buy this damn hair dye and I still didn't get the damn hot comb because I'm always forgetting. But anyways, so I'm going to use that mousse and a little bit of the Got To Be Free spray just to make sure that the hairline is going in the direction that I want it to go in because I think that it looks more relaxed and natural when it's like going backwards. So this is what the hair looks looks like all nice and straight. The hair quality on Celie hair is absolutely amazing, you guys. It does have a very nice sheen to it. Mind you, I didn't even wash the dye out. I literally just watercolor it and let it air dry. But anyway, now I'm going to show you guys how I apply it to my head. I told you guys in my past video that I did do some coloring to my natural hair. Hence why my hair looks mad dry. Like, I don't know if it's the bleach. I don't know if it's this winter damn weather here in New York. But damn, yo, my ends have been looking so dry. Low-key kind of makes me regret even bleaching my ends. But whatever. This is what we got wigs for, bitch. So, anyway. So, I like to put my hair in 2 flat twists because I'm too lazy to braid the damn thing. So, I have super thin hair. So, I could get it pretty flat. But if your hair is more on the thicker side, you might want to do a braid down or whatever. So, anyway. Now I'm going to go in with some of that Got To Be gel because I want all of my edges to be out of the way for when I apply my lace, because I do not want black hairs, you know, showing through my blue lace. So what I'm going to do is just basically take the gel and sleek all of my baby hairs back so that way they're out of the way, and then I'm going to put a wig cap on. This is also going to flatten my hair even more, you guys, so that's why I like using wig caps. Now, I'm not going to front, I don't do that whole extra bald cap method because it's just too much. Like I don't really wear my wigs for that long of a time period. I kind of like take them off right that same night. So, yeah. Anyway, so now I'm just going to cut the lace because I haven't cut the lace off this wig yet. And now I am going to throw it on my head. Now, as you guys are going to see in a second, this frontal was like super big, you guys. So I had to customize it so that way I don't have lace literally dangling over my ears. So what you want to go ahead and do is kind of like measure out right above your ear where you want the lace to end. So yeah, you have to customize it to your head shape and your hairline. So not every frontal is going to fit you perfectly. So as you guys can see, I'm just going to like cut out basically where I want it to not be. Like, it's hard to explain what I'm doing, but you don't want it to dangle over your ears. So you want to just basically cut it so that way it will fit snug and, you know, it'll be nice and laid. Also do cut the excess lace because I try to remove as much lace when it's off my head, but now that it is on my head, I can actually see all the excess lace that I do not want. So I'm going to quickly cut that off, and then now I'm going to apply it. I don't use any type of wig glue or anything like that. I just use my free spray because, like I said, I don't wear my wigs for a long period of time, and to me, I think the free spray does wonders. I don't use the gel because it does get crusty when I use the gel. I just like the way it looks when I just use the free spray. So I just freeze it. I just apply the free spray and then I apply the lace onto it, and then I use like a comb or something so that way I can melt that lace into the spray, and then I blow dry at the same time. Now, since this is a super strong hold hairspray, it is a more of a wetter consistency than a gel. So it is going to take a little bit like longer to dry. That's why I like to hold it down as it's drying at the same time so that way it can really melt into my skin. The process to take this application off is super easy. All you have to do is just use water, and it don't rip out my edges, girl, because I want to have baby hairs after I take this shit off. So this is why I like using this method on applying my wigs. It works for me, okay? It works for me. So now that we finally got that sideburn to lay down nice and flat, now I'm going in with some makeup remover. You can use alcohol. I would prefer to use alcohol because shit, makeup remover is expensive, girl, but I just don't have alcohol on hand right now. So yeah, I'm using a baby wipe and some makeup remover to take off all of that excess like free spray that I got onto my skin, because I don't want it to look a hot mess. You want the application to look as clean as possible. So if you do have like some dry crusty pieces that got on the hair, you can just comb over it with the comb, and it'll come like right out. So yeah, now it's time to style this hair. I am gonna leave it straight like I said, but I do want to like make this hairline look a little bit more natural on it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and grab some of my makeup powder. This is like the same powder that I used to set my foundation. And now I'm just going to press over all of the lace that you do see. Because now what this is going to do is just tint the lace just a little bit. So that way it just looks like one with my skin. And then I am going to take a little bit more of that mousse. And like I said, put this on the hairline so that way it looks more like relaxed. This style I did want to do a middle part, so I'm just gonna quickly throw this wig into a middle part and then use more of the hairspray to like flatten that out, so that way that can be laying the way it's supposed to be laying. So if you ever want to switch your part from a middle part to a side part, you can do so with some mousse or some water, you know what I'm saying, and a little bit of the free spray, so that way it don't go anywhere. So yeah, now I am going to add a little bit more powder to the middle parts, so that way it can look cohesive with the front. And as you guys can see, once you put the makeup, it makes it look so much more better. Like, oh my gosh. So you can leave it like that, or you can be extra like me and add some baby hairs. I think baby hairs is so poppin', especially when I'm doing a wig, because it just adds an extra little, you know, extraness. So I don't like too much baby hairs, but for this blue hair, I did do a lot of baby hairs because, like I said, the frontal was a bit dense, so I wanted to cover as much lace as I can. So this is how I do my baby hairs. I literally just pick out hairs from the front, razor it so that way it's nice and short, and then I use the Got To Be gel to lay them down. So now that the hair is all nice and laid, you got your baby hairs together, you guys. I am going to straighten it just a little bit off camera, and then also add some very subtle face framing layers because I think it looks better on my face shape. You don't have to do this step if you guys don't want to. I just like the way that it looks when I have layers in the front. So I just used the razor to do that. So this is how long the hair is. Like I said, I'll leave all the lengths and everything down in the description box. But on with 22 inches is very long on me because I'm very short. I'm only 4'11". So yeah, it comes all the way down to my butt, which I love, you guys. It's so dramatic. This color came out so poppin'. Like, yo, no lie, this is like my favorite wig right now. Like, lit. I love how it looks from the back. Like, it's just so sleek and straight and so shiny. She's popping. So I am going to really quickly beat my face off camera because I want to give you guys a full look. And I did decide to pair this look with the blue brows, which I just used eyeshadow from the James Charles palette, that navy blue and that light blue. And that's how I did my blue brows. Nothing crazy. But anyway, this is the finished look. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thumbs up if you guys want more wig transformations. And thank you all for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and until next time, bye.